Hi, my name is Luke. I'm on the project team with Mark, Brendan, and Maxim. We are doing the DisneyONE project. So let's begin. The agenda for today is the current state of Disney. We're going to include warning signs, as well as our proposed solution, the current ecosystem, and network effects. And we'll wrap it up with a conclusion. The current state of Disney's media market. Disney owns a lot of content. Pixar, Lucasfilm, Marvel, DreamWorks, ESPN. Disney also made 8 out of the 12 highest grossing films in the decade of 2009 to 2018. However, in the latter part of that decade, 18 to 24-year-old moviegoers declined by 17%. The number of viewers to the Disney Channel from 11 to 18 dropped from over 2 million to less than 1 million. The 18 to 44-year-old age group is dominated by streaming video. Pew Research concluded that 6 in 10 young adults primarily use online streaming to watch television. In addition to the properties they currently own, they're set to finalize a purchase of 21st Century Fox. Including 21st Century Fox, Disney will then own a controlling share of Hulu, which is a streaming service which has a much smaller footprint, as you can see, than Netflix. Netflix obviously being the gold standard in streaming video, which Disney is trying to crack into. They certainly have the content, but streaming is where it's at. The value of all Disney media properties exceeds $225 billion. In addition to their media properties, the non-media properties include, well, Disneyland, opened in 1955. It's been followed by 11 theme parks and 52 resorts within Disney parks. Disney operates parks in North America, Europe, and Asia. And they also have a fleet. Disney Cruise Lines includes 4 ships as of 2018, with plans to add 3 more in the next 5 years. Some warning signs and problems. This is sort of a split of the revenue in 2017, so it's sort of half and half between parks, resorts, and media networks. Disney revenue dropped 3% in Q4 of 2017. Consumers, as we mentioned, are substituting cable subscriptions for online digital streaming services. ESPN, for example, viewership peaked at 100 million subscribers in 2010, and now it's 87 million. Competitors like CBS are launching 24/7 streaming sports alternative. Maxim?
Yep, thank you so much, Luke. And as Luke mentioned before, the prerequisites for our proposal are pretty vivid. And in recent years, the traditional strength of most powerful conglomerates have slowly turned into its weaknesses. We look at the viewership declined, people watch less TV, there are less moviegoers, but the fundamental question becomes, do Americans watch less video entertainment each year? And this would be a fundamental understatement. They're actually watching more, and traditional modes of watching video entertainment are actually slowly disappearing due to exponential rise of streaming. The general recommendation presented here is to move gradually from a long-lived business model affiliated with advertisement into a digital ecosystem by building streaming distribution platform to profoundly understand the viewer and convert their video show experience into full-scale entertainment experience. Additionally, it is important to understand the myth of going viral. It is more important to have the right distribution than the content in order to become viral. Candy Crush wouldn't go viral without iTunes platform. Same for Angry Birds. iTunes pretty much creates a platform for music industry to go viral. All those teenage web celebrities become viral because distribution systems like YouTube or Instagram. So to achieve the proposed objective, Disney should deliver its content to a viewer via strong and reliable distribution. Netflix, at this point, as Luke mentioned, owns a large distribution network of viewers, and that's why it's traded at 95% of Disney's market cap, without actually having as many assets as Disney. In the middle cloud of the diagram presented is a distribution platform for all participants in the ecosystem, both the consumer, third-party provider, and Disney itself. The company should offer TV shows and movies on those platforms, and subscribed users will enjoy interactive media streaming services, as well as they will be engaged in entertainment retail sales provided by Disney, its subsidiaries, outside partners, and third-party sellers. And there's a potential for Disney to become next Amazon of entertainment. However, there are significant risks affiliated with the proposed idea. First is large legacy systems that might prevent Disney from moving forward with a new business model, considering that Disney been around for 95 years. Also, move is extremely radical and will have seismic effects on their existing business operations and the entertainment industry itself. Disney Media Networks and Studio Entertainment segment contribute to 57% of their revenues. The idea of potentially damaging that side of the business might give Disney executives even more pause. Additionally, the success of Disney streaming services could cannibalize its lucrative TV segment, which approximately is $24 billion. Lastly, to make matters even worse, companies like Amazon, Netflix, and YouTube already have very strong distribution platforms. However, there's a good bright side, and Disney's bright side is within its content. Disney made 8 out of 12 highest grossing films over the period of 2009-2018. Disney has a wide variety of high-quality content, including Touchstone Pictures, Lucasfilm, Pixar, Marvel, ESPN, ABC, and we believe that Disney content should be delivered to a viewer via a strong online distribution platform, potentially squeezing out Netflix services by offering higher quality content. And the timing is very crucial because Disney is currently in process of acquiring 21st Century Fox, pending its additional regulatory approval, which can make Disney 66% owner of Hulu. So to establish dominance amongst the fierce competition in streaming and gain market share fast, Disney will have to put its best content first. When launching the platform, the company should include exclusive series, every film in Star Wars, Marvel Entertainment, Pixar, Animation Studio, Disney Animation Universes, ESPN, etc. We can only imagine what the amount of viewership will become if Disney will announce that the only way to see Black Panther or next Star Wars or next Avengers will be through their streaming platform. That way, Disney will actually bypass the middleman and put highly anticipated films on its streaming services the same day it opens in theaters. That way, bypassing the AMCs of the world and movie theaters and pretty much saving 40% that they share with those middlemen. And that saving will actually allow us to give 3 different pricing models. One will be with high monthly subscription costs with full access to all Disney Video Entertainment. Second option, lower subscription price with around 40 to 50% discount for one-time watch of the new release, and very low subscription rate with access to new releases at full prices. So to fully become a digital ecosystem driver, Disney should establish B2B relationship with other studio and content providers, allowing them to conduct business, share their films, products, and services, and extract rent for the access to the network. By doing so, Disney will enhance content variety and will create large network, preventing the competitor to replicate the move. The risk of doing business with a third-party supplier like Universal Studio, Warner Media, Lionsgate, is the market can become, on the supplier side, a little bit inelastic, but considering the fact that Disney owns a lot of entertainment, is a large conglomerate with thousands of subsidiaries and companies. They shouldn't really worry about the supplier power. And of course, you can only imagine if you tell all your friends that you have Disney account and we can watch next Avengers to see what Thanos did with the Avengers, it will probably attract a lot of piggybacking. So similar to Hulu, Amazon Prime, Netflix, we cannot restrict users per device. And in traditional movie theater setting, there is a per-person fee, but with streaming, subscribers can invite family, friends, strangers, etc., to view the next movie. So, and we believe that this can be our advantage because the more exposure we have to the platform, the better. One of the recent examples is Amazon Prime being pretty much pushed through Whole Foods. If you have Amazon Prime account, you will get 4% discount. And my 65 mother-in-law never had Amazon Prime, but as soon as she heard about Whole Foods discount, she got herself a Amazon Prime. I don't know what for, but it seems to work. And lastly, we should also consider the fact that we should allow multiple accounts per one household. There will be 2 accounts that are linked to chosen subscription to a credit card, and another 3 or 4 will include advertisement. And considering that 50% of millennials watch TV, this pushes pretty much 40 billion TV advertising industry into digital space. So with through the platform, Disney would get valuable personal data on the biggest fans, which it could easily customize its video services and offer special discounts for merchandise and theme park tickets, and create an infinity loop pool where streaming services will sell toys, toys will sell film entertainment, and both will sell park ride tickets and entertainment. With individual data on millions of viewers, Disney could easily customize coupons for merchandise, Disney-branded experience, and carry advertisement for other brands. And this will pretty much allow Disney to become bigger than Netflix. It has potential to become Amazon of merchandise, Groupon for park visitors, and Kayak for Disney hotels. And over here, we can see 3 obvious streams of revenues for Disney. The reason we say obvious because we still might create additional streams of income. And the first, the obvious one, is sourced through advertisement and affiliated fees for non-paid subscribers. Second source will be sales generated from paid subscribers directly. Lastly, third-party provider charge a third-party provider fee for content sharing in exchange for data analytics and percentage of services or products delivered through the platform. And obviously, Disney will have to pay a % viewership for those streaming services offered by outside supplier.
Now, if we look at some of the network effects, of course, staying power. Disney already has a massive fan base. 115 million people in 2017 visited a Disney theme park. These numbers can be a proxy for the potential number of users who actually sign up for the streaming service Disney offers. This also suggests strong staying power and a trust in Disney that will be here for the foreseeable future. This is just a diagram of the attendance at Disney parks over the last decade, which is growing. Exchange benefits, so sort of building off of what Maxim mentioned, our proposed product will cultivate exchange benefits through the creation of a linked Disney account. Each Disney user will be able to manage his or her own account, like social media pages, which will include a profile, movie and show likes or dislikes, theme park ride information, and product wish list to integrate everything. It will be tightly regulated through template design, so certain things that are currently available, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, will not be available. Commenting. Exchange benefits continued. As such, we believe this will not only be extremely fun for kids and teens, but it's also going to be a good tool for parents. to give them some insight. All Disney fans will be able to see what others are enjoying. Parents, especially, will be able to see what their children are watching, setting parental controls and connect with their parents while kids can connect with other kids both locally and globally. Some complementary benefits. It will allow each user to centralize their Disney account, payments, credits, profile, etc., and data, and could possibly lead to further benefits such as possible discounts from movie theaters for Disney fans with their app, or discounts on Disney branded items such as toys, food, beverages, other products.
So, and if the implementation of the platform will be executed successfully, Disney will become the ecosystem driver based on the below 5 principles. First, it will creating relationships with other providers to offer complementary services and extract trends. Second, using brand strength and financial levers, Disney will attract participants and become the first choice of the significant number of customers. Third, Disney will leverage digital capabilities to obtain deep knowledge of customers to ensure great customer experience in relationship. Fourth, Disney can utilize real big data and analytics to drive evidence-based decisions and therefore amplify the customer voice to ensure a great customer experience and new product development. And lastly, Disney has potential to become one-stop shopping and service-enabled interface that will create values for both customers and vendors. For customers, the benefit is to have all different vendors selling products on one branded platform with good customer service. And for vendors, the value comes from reaching a broader audience and receive fast feedback, enabling companies to improve their offerings. Clearly, there are benefits, but the company just has to destroy its castles in the U.S. entertainment landscape to build a platform.
That's it.
Thank
Max,
you so much, everybody.
Do you want to say, if you can dream it, you can do it? Should we synchronize it? No?